Hey everybody, it is Matt here from Terra Media, and today I want to show you how you can get customer reviews coming into your WooCommerce store automated. Super straightforward, no extra work once it's set up. I'm going to use the customer reviews for WooCommerce plugin. It is my favorite tool to do this with, and it just makes the whole process super easy. So to get started, head into your WordPress dashboard, head down to plugins and add new. Search for customer reviews for WooCommerce. Install the plugin. Make sure it's this one, customer reviews for WooCommerce by customer reviews. Once it's installed, hit the blue activate button. Okay, we can see it here in our list now that it is installed and active. And it's added this reviews menu on the sidebar as well that we can choose from. Right now though, you'll see in the center of the screen here, we have a prompt to set up the plugin. So just hit that settings button and it will take you straight to that. And you can always get there again by going to reviews and settings in the sidebar here. So this is our standard settings screen. It's really quite straightforward. I know there's a lot of options here and it looks like there's an awful lot that can be overwhelming, but it's actually not. This first screen is all you really need to configure. We do have more advanced options available that can do a lot more cool stuff, but for this video, we just want to get it up and running and getting your reviews coming in automatically. So first up, make sure that automated reminders is actually enabled. So tick that box if it's not ticked. Choose a sending delay. I like 30 days. I think that's a great time period to give people plenty of opportunity to actually try the product after it's been delivered. Set your order status to completed to make sure that the order has actually been marked as complete before the reminder is scheduled. You can enable it for all categories or specific ones. If you choose to go with specific categories, you can then select them from this list below. I would leave it to all categories. Now you can also configure roles, so either all roles or you can allow specific roles such as your customer role only. You can choose to enable whether you want review reminders to go to customers who have checked out via the guest checkout. I usually leave this on. Now, your reminders scheduler, you can choose either your built-in WordPress cron or you can use the customer reviews cron. To use the CR cron, you need to sign up to customer reviews via their website, which I will put a link to down in the description. If you don't want to set up an account with them, just stick with the WordPress cron. Do you want to enable manual reminders? So that's sending them out by pressing a button rather than automated. If so, tick this box. I usually do. Do you want to limit the number of reminders that are sent out? I do, because I don't like to annoy people with lots and lots of reminders. So ticking this box will only send them one reminder for each order ever. The customer consent checkbox adds a little tick box at the checkout where your customers are asked if they would like to receive an invitation to leave a review for your products after their order is completed. You can also choose in the registered customers option whether to send reminders to the account email instead of the default billing email. Normally I would leave this as the billing email. Moderation of reviews allows you to check them off before they're published on your website. I do this just in case. Do you want to exclude free products from review invitations? If so, tick this box. Now define your shop name here. By default, this will be pulled from your WordPress site. You can change it here, and this is the name that is used in any emails and on the review form page for your customer reviews. Now the form address used for the email and the name used in the email that's sent out to customers to remind them. You can't change these in the free version. You can only change them if you get a professional license. So to do that, you can click the Pro License link here or follow the link in the description below. And a Pro License does give you access to a whole heap of other stuff. If you don't go with a Pro License, these emails will send from feedback@cusrev.com. And the from name just says that it's sent from customer reviews on behalf of your store. So it's really clear that it's an independent review process, but at the same time that it is sent on behalf of you. Now, if someone replies to those invitations to leave a review, that has to go somewhere. So make sure you enter a reply to email address. By default, this will be your WordPress admin email. And also make sure you enter an email for notifications. So this is notifications about any reviews that have been submitted. Again, this will default to your WordPress admin email. You can change the language that will be used in the emails and review forms. Default is English, but there's stacks and stacks of major languages in here to choose from. Now the email template is something that might be a little overwhelming, but changing the subject and the email heading and the body here basically will update the content of what's actually sent to your customers when they're invited to leave a review. It's up to you what you want to put in here. I personally quite like having it just as review your experience with us and the site name. That's fairly straightforward. You might want to put in images, that sort of thing, so you can do so here. Just be aware, if you do have an account on customer reviews, you can actually override these templates from there. There's a number of variables that you can use in these emails. You'll see them down below the box. And so you can put a list of the products that they ordered as well as their order date, ID, and so on in the email. Up to you how you want to customize it. Now the email footer will by default have all the relevant information to comply with various spam laws around the world. If you want to modify that email footer, you have to have a pro license. Your email colors by default are actually the customer reviews colors. You can change those to match your business better if you wish. Just hit the select color button and pick a different color from the pickup. Make sure you test your emails first before sending them out to anyone. And I'll show you how to do that in just a moment, because you don't want to be sending really badly colored emails. Next up is this review form template section. And this is where you configure how the form will actually look like for your customers to leave their reviews. From within the WordPress dashboard, you can only edit basic elements of the form. There is an advanced form builder available via the customer reviews dashboard if you sign up for an account there. So right here though, we can adjust our form header and the body. Now this basically is the text that appears just above the form. Keep it straightforward, you don't want your customers wasting time. The shop rating field is basically asking them if they want to leave a general shop review in addition to product reviews. Personally, I do think this is worth doing. Tick it if you want that, untick it if you don't. Comment required basically forces them to leave a comment in addition to a star or smiley face rating. I don't make this mandatory because as useful as it can be, not all customers want that, and at least a star rating is better than nothing. Do you want them to be able to attach media, so pictures and videos? I do. I think it is great to be able to get that extra content from customers. Rating bar and geolocation can only be edited if you have a pro license. The default visual styles for rating bars are either smiley faces or stars, and they're basically 1 out of 5. Geolocation lets customers indicate where they come from. Finally, you can set your form colors here too. Works exactly the same way as the email color pickers. So that's straightforward, and you want to make sure you test it. To actually do a test, you want to put your email in this send test field down here and just hit the send test button. And that will send you a test email with a working link that you can click to actually go and test the form as well. Make sure you save the changes once you are done. And that's it. You're all set up. Now, without doing anything else, your customers are going to get automated review reminders sent out to them. If you do want access to a few more features, but you don't want to go with a pro license, you will enter a license key here at the license key screen. To get a license key, you can either click this link to go for a free license key or a pro license key, or of course just click the link down in the description, and that helps me out. Once you do create an account, and again, you can just create a free one, it'll give you access to some really cool things like being able to publish your reviews into social media and analytics to see how your reviews are actually performing. So on this particular site, we've sent 161 invitations just in the last month, and that's 84 reviews that have been received. That's huge. That's all it is. It's over 50% conversion rate, 52.17%. So this is all really, really useful data, and more importantly, some really, really handy features that you can use to boost your business conversions using customer reviews. So that's it. How are you using customer reviews for WooCommerce in your business? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to stick around, click the like button and subscribe to our channel because we've got a whole bunch more of these videos coming on how to use customer reviews to boost your review and sales performance in your WooCommerce store. That's it for now. See you later.